Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the process of building your own completely automated Amazon price tracker using N8N and Keepa API. This is a DIY setup. All you need is a Keepa API key, which you can get from Keepa. Sign up as an affiliate, and they will provide you with a limited access API key, which is good for this proof of concept. Telegram for alerts. You'll have to set up your own bot inside Telegram, and you need an N8N cloud account. Now you can also host N8N locally if you wish, but it's a lot more involved, technical, and you will have to maintain that entire code repository using Docker or npm. Too much work for something so small, in my opinion. So without further ado, let's get started. I've built the price tracker already, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Once you're done building it, this is what the end goal is. This is what it will look like. Let's test this workflow, and at the end, it will send me an alert whenever the price of the ASIN drops. So you can use this price tracker to source deals, to keep track of your own listings or competitor listings. Now I got a notification that the price dropped. So without further ado, let's start building it. I'm going to build one from scratch. So when you're starting off in N8N, and if you want to start building your workflow, you click on this plus sign and select workflow. And this time I'm going to create it in personal. This is how you rename the workflow. I'm going to call it personal automated price tracker. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is call Keepa and get the data for the ASIN that you want to. So I'll click on this plus sign, and I will search for the HTTP node and add it to my workflow. Leave the method get, that's what we're going to use. Type in https://api.keepa.com, and we are making a call to the product endpoint. Yes, we will be sending query parameters. We will be sending the ASIN, the key to authenticate ourselves, and couple of other parameters. So the first one is key. I have my key set up. I'm going to copy my key. Don't use my key. Copy the key, paste it in here, and I'm going to add the ASIN that I'm watching. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm using the Anchor charger, which changes frequently in price. That's what we want. So this is the ASIN. Next, I'm going to send in the domain. Domain tells Keepa what marketplace do you want the data for, and I want it for Amazon US, which is domain 1. And last but not the least, I want stats from Keepa, which is the big price object for this ASIN. Once you're done, you test this step, and hopefully it will succeed. Okay, awesome. So if you get this big JSON object, JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, you don't have to worry about it. It returns a big giant data set which you cannot comprehend. Actually, no one can. You have to parse it and make it into small digestible chunks that you can actually take action on. And that's what we're going to build next. I'll go back to the canvas, and this time I'm going to add the code node. Currently, N8N supports JavaScript fully, and they're releasing a version which will support Python soon. I have the code already set up, and I will supply the code in the comment in the description below, so you can grab it and just copy and paste it into the code block here, code node. Very important. Change this from run once for all items to run once for each item. You saw that JSON squiggly, the red squiggly under JSON went away. Now we will test this step. and hopefully it will return a small object. All right, cool. So currently it's at $39.99. We are in business. The last thing we want to do is set up the price that we want to watch. Set up the price. So if the price drops below that, your watch price, you will be notified using a Telegram alert. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to use an if node, pardon me. And makes it very easy once it knows the object structure you're working with. It will label everything, so it becomes incredibly easier. All you do is let's grab this price. If I can grab it and drop it in here. Now, ideally, want to set it to a price less than what it is. So, take for example, you're watching the price. If the price drops below $38, you will go to number and then use the condition is less than. But since we want to make sure that our automation is working, I'm going to use greater than or equal to condition, so that if the price is greater than or equal to $39.99, I will be alerted, and this will happen continuously as long as the automation is running. Let's test this step. Should be fine. It's an if condition. And then the last piece that we want to add is the actual Telegram alert. I'm going to go and find the Telegram node, and I want to send a message here. Okay, whenever the price drops, I want to be notified. I already have a Telegram account set up. You need a Telegram account, not only a Telegram account, but also a chat ID. Chat ID functions like a channel in Slack. I already have it set up, so I'm going to use my chat ID. Okay, and I'm going to use this expression right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is drop in the title of the product. I'm going to say price alert. You can format it any way you want. And to make it easier, let's drop in a URL that we can just tap on our phone and look at the price on Amazon. So I'm going to use json.asin this time. And I'm going to say current price. Okay, let's test this out. Test tab. Right, I got notified. So our automation actually is working. Let's go back and kick it off once more to make sure everything is working. Boom. Okay, so this is the complete automation, no code. The little bit of code that it uses, I'm going to provide it in the description below, so you can just grab it and throw it in there. Please like the video. We will be coming out with a lot of automations that really help e-commerce businesses. And if you subscribe, you'll be the first one to be notified when a new video is added. And like us, encourage us so we can build more videos like this. I thank you for your time and hope that you enjoyed this video.